Hi Flowy Yogis. Today I'm going to be taking you through a slow Vinyasa class. So we're going to be moving through yoga postures, linking breath to movement. So listen to your body, move with intention, and I'll see you on your mat. Let's get started. We'll begin in child's pose today. Knees out wide, toes touch. Gently walk your hands forward and rest your forehead on your mat. As you settle into your child's pose, begin to let go of any and all distractions. Tuning inward, allowing yourself this class to be present, to just give yourself the gift of yoga, the gift of doing something wonderful for your body, wonderful for your mind, wonderful for your heart, and an opportunity to check in with yourself and how you're feeling today. Begin to take a deep inhale breath through your nose, filling your lungs with air. As you reach the top of the breath, seal your lips and exhale out of your nose. So very calming breaths here as you calm your mind, focus inward. I invite you now to set your intention for your class today. Something that you need in this moment, for this day. Think about that. Let's breathe that in together. Exhale all the air out from your lungs. Deep inhale, set your intention. And exhale, let go. Let up your next inhale, breath rock forward onto your hands and knees, tabletop position. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Nice flat back here. Inhale, we'll take cow pose. Soften the elbows, gaze up. Exhale, cat, pushing the floor away, rounding the spine. Chin draws towards your chest. Inhale, cat, drop the belly to the floor. Relax the shoulders out of the ears and arch the lower back. And exhale, cat pose. Rounding the spine, belly draws in. Nice rounded spine here. Good. Take a few rounds on your own, maybe closing your eyes, and really try to incorporate the breath to movement. So as long as you're moving, you're breathing. And challenge yourself, maybe move a little slower. So as a result, you're breathing a little slower. Really living in this moment, staying in one posture longer than the other if that feels good. Today, every day is different, right? So some days we want to move quickly and some days not so much. So just really listen to your body, honor your body. Good, and then meet me in a neutral spine when you're ready. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. You can keep your feet hip width distance, or if it's more comfortable, you can step your feet out to the edges of your mat, pressing into all 10 fingers and also the palms of your hands to protect your wrists, lengthening your tailbone to the sky, pressing your heels closer to the floor. If you'd like, you can walk your dog, bending one knee and the other knee, just rotating right and left. Warming up those feet, those ankles, those calves. Maybe rolling the ankles, getting the cracks out. And when you're ready, just settle your heels to the floor. They should feel really nice. Also, if you want to soften the knees, you can do that as well. Inhale, gaze forward between the hands and walk the feet behind the wrists for ragdoll. We're going to take a wide-legged ragdoll. So you can soften the knees here and just rest your belly onto your thighs or in between your thighs. And let your head and neck just hang heavy, shaking it out. No tension. No thank you. And then just relax the shoulders. Maybe grab onto opposite elbows if you feel balanced. And just breathe. Knowing you could rock side to side, forward, back. Try to bring the weight to the balls of your feet in balance. Release the fingertips to the floor. Heel toe your feet together, or you can keep them hip width distance and slowly rise up, one vertebra at a time. Chin is to your chest. And head is last to the right. Great work. We'll take sun A. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Let's take a side stretch. Reaching towards the left side of the room. Good. Inhale, back to center. Lengthen, lift. Shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, opposite direction. Reaching, lengthening. This should just feel really nice. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, let's take a forward fold, swan dive. Soften the knees. Flat back forward, release the head down. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips can remain on the floor. You can bring them to your quads. Just make sure your shoulder blades are hugging the spine. And exhale, step back, high plank. Step back long. Let's take the first high plank will drop to the knees here. You want to make sure that your booty isn't lifting up, but rather in line, nice diagonal line with your shoulders and your knees. Then exhale, we're going to slowly lower down halfway. Elbows to the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. You can keep your thighs on the floor, or if you'd like, you can press it onto the tops of the feet and lift the quads up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips high. So again, when we flow these sun salutations, always be sure to add any sort of modifications you may need. Really just paying attention to how you are feeling. We'll flow sun A, breath to movement now. Inhale, gaze forward between the hands. Exhale, step forward behind the wrists. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, forward fold, release the head and neck down. Inhale, mountain pose. I'll face you this time. Exhale, we're gonna side stretch over, lengthening. Just breathe into the side body. Inhale, back to center, lifting the chest. Exhale, side stretch, relax the shoulders out of the ears. Inhale, back to center, lift up. And exhale, forward fold, lean the chest all the way down, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, step back long. We'll take chaturanga, high to low plank. You can drop to the knees as we did the first time, or you can keep the knees lifted. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, stretch the front of the body. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Well done. Take a deep inhale breath through the nose, calming the mind. And exhale out the nose. Let's take one more calming breath. Deep inhale, breathe in your intention. And exhale out. Inhale, gaze forward between the hands. Exhale, step forward behind the wrists. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward, release down. Sun A one final time. Inhale, mountain pose. Arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, side stretch, lengthen the body. Inhale, mountain, reach up, shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, side stretch. Maybe go further this time. Inhale, back to center, lift. And exhale, swan dive forward. You can soften the knees as you go forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank, step back long. You also have the option to go straight to down dog, yogi's choice. Inhale, up dog, push the floor away. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. So good. Taking your breaths here. Let's take 3 breaths on your own. Just really being mindful, tuning into how you're feeling, letting go of distractions. All right, let's move on to Sun B. Inhale, right leg to the ceiling. Lift up the leg, try to draw the hips square to the floor. Good, exhale, we're gonna pull the knee in towards the nose and step to the outside of the mat for runner's lunge. So you can stay up here, or you can drop that left knee down and release the toes. If you want to go even a little further in this stretch, you can drop to the elbows. So, and just let the head and neck hang heavy here. And again, focusing on your hip and releasing tension in the head and neck. So just let the head hang and breathe. Inhale, coming up onto the hands if you're not already. Now heel your toe to the center or to the outside of your belly. Tuck the toes, warrior 2. Inhale, reaching that left arm up and around, pressing into the front knee. Nice strong warrior here, engaging the back leg. So we're working both legs, gazing over the front hand, relaxing the shoulders out of the ears. You really want to feel grounded, so almost grip the toes on the mat. Yes, you want to feel secure, stable, grounded, and strong. And breathe. Take a deep inhale breath, lengthening the spine. Exhale, extended side angle. We're going to drop that elbow to the knee. And this time we can prop ourselves up. So you're really just pressing your elbow into the knee, using it as a little kickstand, lifting that left arm high. So nice, strong posture here. Again, engaging the left quadricep, relaxing the top shoulder out of your ear. Hugging the belly in. Great work. Inhale, we'll take a reverse triangle. So giving that front leg a little break, straightening that leg, but lengthening the right side body. One long line from your top hand to your front foot. And Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Cartwheel the arms to the floor, step the front foot back. I'm gonna drop to the knees this time. You can keep the knees lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Push the floor away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high to the sky. Inhale, left leg high, lift up. Square the hips, point the toes. Exhale, runner's lunge. Draw the knee towards the nose and step to the outside of the mat. Take whichever variation you took on the other side. So whether you're up onto the hands or dropping the knees or even up down on the elbows, let the head hang heavy. Take a few breaths here as we get deep into the hip. Good, inhale, coming up onto the hands. Heel toe your foot towards the center, making sure your belly is on the inside of your knee. Tucking the toes, warrior two, inhale. Circling your right arm up and around, pressing into that front knee. So nice flat back here, chin is lifted, gazing over that front hand. Engage that right quad. Deep inhale breaths here. Good, on your next exhale breath, we'll take extended side angle, bringing the elbow to rest onto the knee and gazing up to the top hand, relaxing the upper shoulder, engaging the right quadricep. So good. Just keep breathing and keep listening to the body. Good, on your next inhale breath, triangle pose, straighten that front leg, lengthen the top arm up and over your head. One long line from your left hand to your left foot. And then chaturanga, cartwheel your arms all the way through, high to low plank, elbows to the ribs. Inhale, up dog, push the floor away, chest shines through. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. 2 breaths here on your own. Coming back to the space, coming back to the mat. Oftentimes when we push ourselves physically, sometimes our minds tend to drift. So again, thinking about mindfulness, thinking of bringing our attention inward. Let's do that again, drawing our attention towards our practice here today. To whatever you set the beginning of class as your focus, as your dedication. We'll flow breath to movement Sun B. Here we go. Inhale, right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, straight to forward lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Back foot seals into the floor, circling the arm up and over. Exhale, extended side angle, lifting the chest, the arm to the sky. Inhale, reverse triangle, lengthen up and over, side body stretch. And exhale, your Vinyasa flow all the way through to down dog. Great work. Inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, strong warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, gaze up to the top hand. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten that front leg, go a little further this time. And chaturanga all the way through, high to low plank or straight to down dog. So good, yogis. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, let go of that heat. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Well done. Inhale, gaze forward between the hands. Walk the feet behind the wrists, or actually the outsides of the mat. We're going to take yogi squat. So heels are in, toes are out. We are going to bring our hands to our chest, or if you'd like, you can always grab a rolled up blanket, place it underneath your hips, or you can lift your heels. So whichever option works for you. Take that now, pressing your elbows into the knees, lifting your chest, flattening your back as much as possible. You can keep your eyes open or you can close your eyes and just take this moment to tune inward. Taking 3 breaths here to yourself. Great work. Releasing the hands to the floor, lifting your hips high, heel to your feet in about hip width, and slowly rise up, softening the knees and lifting the head, last to a back. Great, we'll go into our balance series now. We'll tree pose. Bringing the hands to the heart. I'm going to press in to that left foot. Really clawing the mat with your toes. We can go into kickstand, or you can lift the foot to your shin, or you can take that right hand, lift the knee up to the highest point of your leg, and just press in to your leg here. Bringing the hands back together, finding your focus, also known as your drishti. Engaging that standing leg quadricep to help you balance. Just breathe. Optional to grow your branches up, lengthening, lifting, getting a little creative here. Woo! Rocking side to side. Swaying the wind, so to speak. Good. And just playing around with your balance. And when you're ready, you can bring your hands back to center and release down wherever you're at. And shake it up. Good. Other side. Pressing your foot firmly into the floor and your toes, taking whichever option you took on the other side, trying to keep the body balanced. If you fall out, just get right back in. Just do that now. Yes. And slow land. Well done. Let's take a nice stretch here. Prasarita, one of my favorites. Toes in, heels out. Reaching the arms to the side. Deep inhale breath. And exhale, slowly release down. Again, if balance is an issue, you can soften the knees as you lower down. I tend to feel more balanced when I bend my knees a little bit. And just let the head drop down. Bring the weight into the toes. Relax the shoulders. You can keep the hands right here underneath you, or you can Step onto your fingers with your heels. Always bringing the weight into the toes. Getting a nice stretch in the hamstrings. And a release in the low back. And releasing into any variation you were in. Go ahead and heel toe your feet together. And squat and curl, coming up onto the toes, sitting onto the heels, and making your way all the way down to the floor. You're gonna take a nice forward fold here. So rocking side to side, getting on your sit bones, flexing the feet. Inhale, lengthen the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, we're gonna take a flat back stretch forward. So if you need to soften the knees, you can do that as you reach forward. Also, you can widen the legs. Good. Now, if you're reaching past your toes, you don't need to bend your knees. Peace finger your fingers and grab onto your big toes. Try to maintain that nice flat back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, you can bend the elbows as you reach your chest closer toward your feet. So this is an active Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, bend forward. So really using your breath to guide the stretch. One final time, inhale, lengthen, flat back. And exhale, this time just release the feet, release the head, and just bend forward. This is a more passive stretch. You may feel this more on the upper part of your back, up into and towards your neck. Good, and slowly walk your hands up your legs. We're gonna go up straight into Shavasana. Now, if you have a bolster or pillows, you can prop yourself up on pillows and rest on your back. Or, if you'd like, you can join me and just rest on your left side, bringing your knees in fetal position and resting your head onto your elbow. Closing your eyes here. Letting go of any tension that's left in your body. Relaxing your forehead. Closing your eyes if they're not already closed. Letting go of your controlled breath. Calming the mind. Feel yourself drifting off. And enjoy these moments of stillness, in mind and in body. You are more than welcome to stay here in your Shavasana. For those of you who are ready to move on, gently press yourself up to a comfortably seated position, bottoms of your feet together, hands to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. It has been my honor to guide you. Inhale your thumbs to the center of your forehead and exhale as we bow forward in honor of one another. From from my heart to yours. Namaste.